Okay, recording from the Anchorage Assembly November 4th, 2020 meeting. This is the YouTube video at 2 hours and 3 minutes.
I wasn't on the body at the time when everybody had voted on, I believe it was an AO, oh no, it was a code change, and I spoke to Mr. Constant about it, and it was in regards to if you, and maybe one of you guys could help me, if you were considered, needed to be quarantined and you didn't do the quarantine, we could physically remove you from your home and quarantine you against your will. Could anybody speak on that?
Are you asking a member to speak on it or the administration to speak on it?
I'll go ahead and ask the administration.
Sure.
I think Ms. Vogel's on the line. Kate, are you there?
Municipal
Yes,
Attorney
I'm here. Can you hear
Kate
me?
Vogel.
Yes. Did you hear Ms. Allard's question?
I heard it, but I would love to just get a little bit of clarification on it. The question is, does our code allow, in the case of an emergency, forced quarantine or forced isolation? Is that the question?
So, Ms. Allard, Ms. Vogel wants to know what the question is, so if you could just restate the question.
Did we, Ms. Vogel, as a body change code to include that if an individual who may have tested positive and did not want to quarantine themselves, that we could physically remove them from their homes? There was a part in the code that was speaking on that. Can you help me out a little bit, please?
Absolutely, through the chair. Yeah, so last March when the pandemic started, we added a section to code which mirrors essentially word for word state law on quarantine and isolation and testing. And it provides a process of, the ability to have someone be tested, to request a court order of quarantine or isolation. And those provisions, as I said, mirror state law. The idea was if the state was overwhelmed by a need to do these sorts of things, we were worried that we wouldn't have the resources needed for our area if those orders proved necessary. In actuality, that has only come to fruition with respect to two individuals who were at the Dempsey Arena, which was a quarantine facility, and they wanted to leave the facility. And we saw a court order to have them stay and isolate. But when the test results came back for them, which were negative in that instance, we dismissed the case. So that's the only use of it that we as the municipality have done.
Thank you.
All right, so once again, it's the regular assembly meeting, November 4th, 2020. Closing time is 2 hours and 6 minutes, 23 seconds on the YouTube video. The date of this recording is Tuesday, January 5th, year of our Lord 2021. Approximate time is 20:30 hours, Alaska Christian time. Closed transmission.